Let us speak plainly. The American job market is not collapsing, it is constricting. That distinction matters. The government is not releasing a clear picture of what is happening. Official numbers exist, but they are incomplete, delayed and selectively emphasized. So the private sector has done what it can to track the reality on the ground. The results are not encouraging. Since the mainstream adoption of generative AI tools, job openings in multiple white-collar sectors have dropped sharply. In some categories, postings are down by roughly 30%, not because work disappeared, but because fewer humans are now required to perform it. This did not happen overnight, it happened quietly. Companies did not announce replacement, they announced efficiency. They did not say labor was being removed, they said operations were being optimized. At least 1.1 million layoffs have occurred this year. These were not entry-level jobs, they were career positions. Professionals in their 40s and 50s were disproportionately affected. This matters. These workers are not easily redeployed. They were removed with the promise that artificial intelligence would fill the gap. But AI is not ready. Not technically, not operationally, not at scale. The jobs were eliminated first. The replacement does not yet exist. In 2025 alone, more than 1 million workers were laid off across technology, media, finance, logistics and professional services. These were not failing companies. Many were profitable, some were thriving. Historically, layoffs follow recession. This time, layoffs preceded it. This was not a response to crisis, it was a preemptive adjustment. The consequence is predictable. Millions of Americans are now in long-term unemployment. They are being forced downward into retail, warehouse and service jobs they would not have considered before. Ask a Walmart manager how many applications they receive for a single opening. You will see the pressure immediately. This is not anecdotal, it is structural. Wages complete the picture. Adjusted for inflation, real wages have barely moved. Productivity increased, corporate profits increased, executive compensation increased, worker compensation did not. This is not an accident, it is a design outcome. When labor becomes optional, bargaining power collapses. Now consider the data the public is shown. Headline unemployment remains low, job numbers appear stable. The message is that the economy is strong, but what is not emphasized is underemployment, or the replacement of full-time roles with contract work, or job postings that never intend to hire, used only to signal growth to investors. Data is not falsified, it is curated. Metrics are selected to calm markets, not to inform workers. The chair of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, recently stated that revised jobs data indicates a net loss of roughly 20,000 jobs per month this year. That does not happen by accident, it is policy, it is design. So the question becomes, who benefits? The ruling class. While Americans face one of the most hostile job markets in modern history, arguably worse in lived experience than the Great Depression, corporations are reporting record profits. This appears contradictory. It is not. Payroll has been eliminated. Hundreds of billions, possibly trillions of dollars in labor costs have been removed from balance sheets. That money did not disappear, it was retained. This is how stock markets reach record highs while millions struggle to pay rent, afford healthcare or maintain stability. The system is functioning exactly as constructed, but systems built this way always produce bubbles. They rely on compliance without security, participation without reward, work without dignity. Historically, elites misinterpret stagnation as stability. They assume silence is consent. It is not. The American job market is not failing loudly, it is failing administratively, through dashboards, through quarterly reports, through phrases like headcount discipline. This is how modern systems decay, not with collapse, but with denial. Denial delays reaction, it does not prevent consequence. A large bubble is forming, and when it bursts, it will not be subtle, it will not be clean, it will be historic.